Assalamu alaikum, this is Osama Saeed from Al Cartel bringing to you another amazing news and accompanied by Halwa. So, the biggest news in bodybuilding right now is that Chris Bumsted will be participating in open bodybuilding at the Prague show. Now, this is by far the biggest news to have hit the bodybuilding arena since Arnold announces retirement, since Kevin Lebruni said that he'll make a comeback. Now, I don't know how. I have a really wild imagination, and I can imagine him winning, I don't know, 4 or 5 Mr. Olympias. And if he does, then he would be called the greatest bodybuilder of all time, surpassing Ronnie, surpassing Arnold, Mike Menzer, and all the others. Now, realistically, how do I think he'll place at the Prague Open? I'm assuming that he will gain around 6 to 8 pounds. He will be able to place higher in the top 10, I guess, or top 5. But I don't have him winning, and he knows he won't be able to win because right now he's just testing the waters. He's going to see that how he fares, because I know for a fact that Martin would be participating at the Prague show, and he has a lot of advantages over Chris, primarily in the arm section. Legs I'll give to Chris, core I'll give to Chris because he has a tinier waist, but still the size, the absolute knowledge of how to pose on the stage when it comes to open building, it's entirely different than classic. A lot of rules will come into play, and what also would matter is who comes up or shows up at the Prague Open, because if Chris is doing that, it might instigate others to show up there as well. But would he be at his current form? Would he be able to win? Not in the slightest. But he will do fairly well. And if he gains around 20, I'm guessing 15 to 20 more pounds, God, then he will be a sight to be seen as LU, I would say. And most definitely, it's the most exciting news out there, and I hope to God that he does place well. I don't want him to be embarrassed and not perform, not participate in open at all, because the possibilities are great. And with Haney Rambo behind him, backing him up, training him, I'm sure all the other athletes that he has trained will come in support of cbum, because that guy is already a legend in one part of bodybuilding. And I hope to God he comes in open, wins a few, and becomes the greatest bodybuilder of all time. That's what I'm imagining. But let's see what happens. All best of luck to cbum, best of luck to Haney, and Prague Open he won't be winning, but still I think and I believe he'll be in the top 10 or top 5 at least. So that's that. Take care.